So, Vivian, why are we rich now?
We're not rich. What are you talking about?
You just got a bunch of free money.
It's not free money.
It's free real estate.
Theoretically, it's not free money, is it? Well, why did you get a bunch of money?
Because first, I'm not unemployed. The second is I work for too long, and then I keep contribute to the government, and I need to get my money back because I'm a poor mom.
Now, actually, it brings me to something very interesting. Well, at least a lot of people have always wondered. And that is, a lot of people, I think, forget how much they take for granted social programs in their own country, especially if they're from Canada or Europe, much less so if they're from America. But even then, I feel like a lot of people take social programs in America very for granted. They don't realize how lucky they are to be in a system that actually offers things, because China's a bit different. And today we're going to talk about the social programs, and Vivi's actually going to explain a little bit about the social welfare programs here in China and what the government provides, right? So I'm going to go through and ask you a few things. And what did you just do? You just basically got a fund that you paid from your job.
Half and half.
Half and half, okay.
Pay half from my salary and pay half from my company, and because usually they will pay for 五险一金, which is 5 kind of insurance and let me see, 5 insurance, 1 fund.
Okay, so it's you basically paying for 5 programs from 1 fund, kind of like Social Security in America, right? So one of them basically just got you a big discount on our housing loan.
Yes.
One of them, which you just claimed back because you're unemployed now. One of them is to take care of you when you're older, right? And I think a lot of people are interested in the retirement fund here. As a Chinese citizen, when you retire, how much do you get back from the government?
Depends on how much did you pay for.
Okay, so you can actually scale your money. So let's just say the average person. Let's say I'm a dude. Let's say I work at a bank, okay? I'm just a bank dude. I'm going to retire in 10 years. How much do I get back?
The percentage, though. Usually they're saying are you willing to pay 15%, 20%, etc. The more you pay for, the more you get when you're old. But the problem is there's some huge scandal talk about our retirement fund. What's it called? The bank is totally empty because
so people
government try to do some investment. But
so recently, people have not been able to claim Social Security. Some people.
They can, because young people who working still contributing.
Right.
So the old people still claiming, but
it's funny?
old people is more and more now.
What's funny is that's pretty much exactly the problem in America right now. That's pretty funny. That's very similar. So, for example, your parents worked in the government. How much will they retire with? How much will they get per month?
Because my parents is in a 3rd-tier city, so their retirement fund will be around $1,000 per month.
Okay, and if I was just an average Joe,
it's a really good.
That's a good retirement.
Already.
So if I was just an average Joe, I would probably expect closer to $200 or $300 per month, maybe. That would be average.
Yeah. And I remember a long time ago we got a
this
cleaner.
Traffic is a freaking nightmare.
We got a cleaner to clean our house. The car just literally stopped there.
Look at this. He's just stopped. He's like, nah, I don't want to go. That guy's gonna hit him. This is ridiculous.
I know. Why are they blocking the road?
I throw up from all the stop and start. Anyway, we had a maid. We did have a maid, right? Very normal in China, by the way. It's not like a special rich person thing.
Yeah, no. A long time ago, that wasn't our maid. Remember the street cleaner one?
Oh yeah, she was a street cleaner.
She
ex-street cleaner.
Retired. And oh crap, I went to the wrong road. Sorry.
It's alright.
Need to go to
She retired and was claiming.
She retired. The scary part is one time she came over to me and gave me a bunch of documents saying I don't know what should I do. I end up my retirement fund each month gonna only pay me $200 but 200 RMB.
Whoa.
I mean, like
30, 40 bucks or
that
whatever.
Scared the crap out of me. We're like, what happened? And
can't survive,
apparently, like, they are not like they are only contract employer, not like official people. So they actually every single month pay for everything, but still like couldn't, like, it's not enough. So because like usually you are paid for what you pay for, it's what you eventually get back. Yeah, she ended up like only have 200 per month. She have to do like babysitting, etc. This kind to like provide the family to survive.
Theoretically, if I lost my job, you're saying, and I couldn't find work, I can't apply to the government as a 30-year-old man and have the government take care of me.
If you pay for, before you pay for a lot, they apparently have a 失业险, like unemployed thing, but basically just whatever you pay for, and then you're gonna get a little bit, but it's so hard to get back.
That's what I was gonna say, is despite all the things we're talking about, whether you can get them or not is a different story. The red tape involved here and doing anything through the government is an absolute nightmare. For the most part. What about if I am disabled? So I'm actually mentally retarded, right? So I can't work. What's gonna happen?
You can get a little bit, for example, like 200, 300 per month. That can't survive.
And that's why you see a lot of homeless people that have mental problems.
Yeah.
I gotcha. That makes sense.
And plus, you need to work previously.
What about if I have a job and pay in taxes? Can my kid go to public school for free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a local citizen, you already can do that.
Up through high school, right?
No.
Not high school.
High school is not free.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Primary school and middle school. Okay.
And the thing is, like, a lot of the schools, if you're in an area that you don't like the school, then you'll have to pay extra because you're going to be in the other area.
Yeah, way more.
And that's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
It's
because,
normal.
like,
it's in America as well.
Yeah, because that can avoiding you pay for, you literally need to buy another house in order to get into a better school. So yeah, you gotta pay for a lot of money.
What about if I have a job, right? But my job doesn't offer a healthcare program, like a lot don't, right?
Yeah, because you choose not to.
Right. If you don't want to pay the health insurance of your job, which a lot of them, wouldn't provide anyway, at least beyond really basic stuff.
Yeah.
Can I apply for government free healthcare?
No, you can't. That means like you need to pay for your own.
Okay.
You need to pay for the insurance by yourself, like now what I'm doing.
Okay, so there is no government healthcare at all.
Except like you are extremely poor and you are extremely sick, you're dying, etc. It's just hard.
In England, they have estate housing or government provided housing. So there's these areas and these apartment blocks where people kind of live for free, right? Does that exist here in China?
They exist, but not for free.
Discount.
But it's really, really cheap. And I know one maid that like they try to claim for the house.
Yeah, fighter jet.
I know, like there's one maid that like she actually got a lot of money.
Did she?
Yeah, but like remember all the time she just only need cash from us.
Yeah.
Because like she don't want to put it into the bank.
Right.
Because like
she wants
the government can find it, and like she got a way bigger house than us, and only 200 RMB.
Yeah, like $40 a month or something. So she was like, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah.
Right? But here's the catch: is that although this exists, you have to have a local hukou, like your local house permit here. So you can't just randomly show up in a different place.
But
and sign up for free housing.
like third-tier city like this, it's not hard to get a hukou.
It's harder than you might think. I mean, you hear a lot of people that come here and can't get one. It's for sure not as easy as you think, baby.
Okay.
You're born here, so it's different. And everyone we've worked with has been local anyway. You know what I mean? Other social programs. If you do super well in school, you score really high on the Gaokao, can you go to university for free?
You can.
Okay.
Absolutely can. If you get scholarship, that's literally is free.
Competition's high. Incredibly high.
Really high, like 10,000 out of 1 or 2.
Right. So it's, I guess, it's there.
It's
but
there.
it's difficult. That's China. It's 1.3 billion people, right?
Yeah, I
all
know.
fighting for a scholarship to university, right?
Actually, the fun fact is like if you try to like because how many people in China, like the fun fact is like actually educated people is not that much. People able to go to college is not that much compared like if you
I think it's
really want to
25%,
check
yeah.
about the index.
Yeah, it's very low. It's a lot less than you think it is for sure. Because oftentimes in the cities you forget about the countryside, and the majority of those kids are not going to college, right? That's very interesting as well. Other social programs we can think of, you have things like the China welfare lottery and stuff, just like we have state lotteries in America. There's a lot of things that are really similar, but one thing I think we can say about China is that despite being a socialist communist country as they call themselves, really lacks a lot of social programs. And I oftentimes get a lot of heat in the comment sections because you'll have people from Shanghai or Shenzhen and they'll say, my grandparents did really well, they got great retirement funds, they had everything taken care of. You can't look at it like that. I mean, if you are in a first-tier city and you are born into it with a hukou, you're gonna have a lot more advantages than the rest of the population. And it's not a one person is equal to the next person kind of system here. It's pretty much, it's very lopsided, and it's very much about how much money you have, how much you put into it, and kind of where you are in society, right?
Yep.
So very strange, very ironic. A lot of people from America have the opposing belief that if they went to China, they would have a really good retirement fund because it's a socialist country, a communist country, and things are probably a lot better for the people here. But I would sum it up by saying, and I think you'd agree with me, that every time we've tried to do something through the government, it's been a lot of hassle. And sometimes it's not even worth trying to claim this stuff. It's the lines, the way you're treated in the offices, all of this kind of stuff. It's just like you don't know bureaucracy and absolute shitty red tape until you come to China.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's pretty bad. But that's about it. I mean, I just kind of want to sum up the social programs here, and I'm glad that you could talk and teach us a little bit about it. If you guys have any more topic ideas, let me know over on patreon.com/Laowinners. If you want to check Vivi out, check out her Patreon as well. Please like the video to help us out a lot. It's not just to show me that you liked it, it's actually to help the channel become more successful. And if you're part of the Laowinner family or you want to be, click that subscribe button and help us share this video out. Let people know about us and let people learn a little bit more about China, right? I want to say thank you so much, Laowinners, and I will catch you
on the next one.